So, good morning. We have a lot of students that decided to show up today for online math tutoring for Friday, September 25th of 2020. We got Isaiah, Angie, Emily, Kyrene, Justin, Hudson, Natalie, Joelle, Kayla, Mariama, Dwight, Joelle, Liana, Andrew C., Samiri, Tatiana, Tori, Lorena. We got Leah, Jamie, Daniela, and Azelia. So good morning to all of you guys that decided to show up. So today, here's what's going to happen. We have been covering dividing whole numbers, right? 6NS2. We worked with greatest common factor and least common multiple, standard 6NS4. We worked with integers, positive and negative integers, right? Deposit, withdrawal, above, below, sea level. And we also worked with yesterday ordering and comparing integers on a number line from least to greatest and greatest to least. And then deciding which integer is greater and which integer is less than by writing inequalities. So what we're going to do is we're going to review the assessment that was posted online, but we're also going to go over yesterday's work because there was some confusion on that. So we're going to review and revisit yesterday's classwork and then go over the assessment. Thumbs up if you're with me so far. Make sure those cameras are on. All right, that's what we're going to do just to reinforce it. So you guys are going to help me out, because I don't want to do all the talking, because you're here to help me. All right, let me just go to let me go here to my Google Classroom. Let me go pull it up from yesterday. Just give it a second. All right, I'm not going to play the video again from yesterday. You can go back and watch that at your own time. That was an 8-minute video. I highly suggest, if you haven't watched it, that you go and you watch it. Oh, I wanted to point out something. In Google Classroom, guys, I put all the links. So you will see that I posted material last night around 6 something. So whatever class you're in, the link is there. Because a lot of you guys are telling us you don't have the link. So the link, if you're in 601, 602, 603, and 604, okay? So make sure you refer to that if you need assistance on that. Let me just move this over here. Let me go back, and let me pull up yesterday's packet, because we're going to review that again. So today should be very, very easy. Here we go. So we're going to pretty much review what we did yesterday to see how well we understood and remembered what we spoke about. I'm not looking for memory of answers. I'm looking for understanding as to why it needs to be there. All right. So again, the learning target is that we are going to be ordering rational numbers on a number line from least to greatest and greatest to least. Just to recap, an integer is a positive and negative number that can include 0. It could be horizontally or it could be vertical. So when we think of horizontal, we think left to right, and vertical is top to bottom. We know that positive integers are to the right of 0 and negative integers are to the left of 0. And we know that the L symbol is less than and the opposite way is greater than. So when you look on this number line here, we always have 0 in the center of our number line. So if you want to order integers from greatest to least, we read the number line from right to left. So look, you graph each integer. -4, I put a closed circle. 3, I put a closed circle. 0, I put a closed circle. And -1. Greatest number is always on the right side. So I start on the right. Wow, the first number I see is 3. I'm going to keep working. Then I go to 0. I'm going to move all the way to the left. -1 and -4. So that's why we go 3, 0, -1, -4. Now, if you want to do the opposite way, if you want to read the numbers from least to greatest, in example A here, we're going to go to -2, put a circle. We're going to go to 3, put a circle. And we're going to go to -1 and put a circle. So when we have to order these integers from least from the left side, working all the way to the right, we got -2, -1, and 3. All right, I need someone to read this problem. Somebody call. Go ahead, Joelle.
Which list is ordered from least to greatest in temperature?
All right, so this should be a plus here. Okay, so Joelle, you read it. So help me out here. We have states, right?
Yes.
We have some social studies in here. So your social studies teachers, tell them that you did some social studies in math. All right, Joelle, looking at this, Rhode Island is negative 42, Vermont is 15, New Hampshire's negative 16, Maryland's negative 69, and Maine is negative 23. Which temperature is the least? The smallest or farthest from zero?
Negative 69.
Okay, so the farthest from zero is what we're looking for. Is what number? Negative 69. Which state is the greatest, which is the closest to zero?
What time is it?
Okay, so Joelle, which integer is the greatest?
15.
15. All right. So now, guys, that Joelle helped us identify least and greatest. Joelle, does C and D make any sense to go from least to greatest? Is that what we wrote here?
No.
No. So let's go cross these off. I'm going to use a different color. All right, Joelle, the first integer that's the least is negative 69. So far, A and B are correct, right, with the first integer, right?
Yeah.
We got negative 42. Is that right?
You're right.
Yes.
Negative 23 would be next? Right.
Yes.
But now here's the catch. The greatest number has to be positive 15. Look here on A and look on B. A says 15 is the greatest, and B
Yes.
says negative 16.
It's not. It's A.
It's A because
15 is the greatest. It's closer to zero. Wait, it's closer to zero.
right, thank you. I love it. So that is why you pick A and not B, because a lot of students end up picking B. So be very careful. Remember, the least number is the number that's the farthest from zero, guys. Okay, we're just reviewing it because it was a little complicated yesterday, a little tricky. There was a lot of stuff in there. We made you really think, right? All right, let's look at number 2 now. Joelle, can you read number 2?
Sure.
Wait, Joelle Lucas?
The table below shows the depths of the three largest oceans.
So the Pacific is negative 36,200. Isaiah, can you take over? Then Natalie will be next. Isaiah, can you read Atlantic for me?
Atlantic negative 30,246.
And Indiana? Or Indian, sorry. The Indian? Sorry. All right. We're going to write an inequality. We're going to pick either the greater than or the less than symbol. All right.
The mic is lagging.
All right. Yeah, it's a little hard to hear you. Okay. All right. Kyrene, which integer, if we think of a number line, I'm going to draw a number line here. All right. We got it. So here we go. If this is 0, guys, and we're going to say that this is negative 30. I'm not going to write all the numbers. And then this one is negative 36, right? We went over this yesterday, but we just want to clarify again. Which would you rather owe? Andrew, would you rather owe me $30 or would you rather owe me $36?
I'd rather
$30.
Andrew?
$30, and yeah, I'd rather owe you $30
Why?
$0.
because it is more closer to zero.
It's closer to 0. So negative 36,200 is what to negative 30,246? And please stop calling out.
Then 30.
So this would be less than, right? Which means negative 30 is what to negative 36?
Greater.
Greater. All right. Kyrene, can you do letter B, please? Kyrene?
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead. Can you read letter B and tell us what to do? I'm going to draw it in red here. Go ahead. Kyrene?
Someone muted me.
You're unmuted.
Okay, which ocean are less than 35,000 feet deep?
All right, so let's look at this, guys. Less than 35,000 means it has to be what? It could be a positive or it could be a what kind of number?
Negative number.
Right. So which oceans are less than 35,000? Looking at the red number line. Is
Okay,
it
what?
which oceans are less than 35,000 feet deep? Deep is how far or deep down something is when you dive in the water. So which oceans are less than 35,000? Keyword is ocean, so you know it's more than one, it's plural. Right? Look, on the number line, 24,000 is the Indian, that's less than 35,000. You got the Atlantic, which is negative 30,246, and you got the Pacific, which is negative 36,200. So all of them,
Getting pull up. No.
all of them. Now, which ocean is the farthest from zero, Daniela? Oh, I was supposed to have Natalie go. Natalie, you'll be next. Danielle, which one's the farthest from zero?
The farthest one from zero is the farthest one from zero is the Pacific Ocean,
Because
since it has negative of 36,200 feet from zero. Which
perfect.
Is the first one out of all of them.
Awesome. All right, I'm just going to erase this part here. That way, you know, we have a little bit of space here. Okay. All right. All right, Natalie, you're going to be up next. Let's see what Natalie's got today. Natalie, you're going to order these numbers from least to greatest for letter D. Least to greatest. So think about the one that's the farthest from zero. Which one's the farthest from zero? Natalie.
The Pacific.
Which number is the farthest from zero?
Least.
You got negative 36,000 is Pacific, negative 30,000 is Atlantic, and negative 20,000 is Indian Ocean. Which one is the farthest from zero?
Negative 36.
Pacific, then which one was the next? Which is the next part of the
Then
Atlantic, and then what?
and Indian.
Indian.
Ocean.
And then we're going to flip the order around when we do greatest to least, okay? We're going to have Indian, Atlantic, and Pacific. I also wanted to go over, you can mute yourself. I also wanted to go over this question. And then we're going to go over the other assignment. So there's going to be two questions. Tori, can you read this question in black? What does it say that I typed up? Tori?
Which continent has a higher temperature than South America?
So what's South America's temperature, Tori?
39 degrees.
Okay. So it's 39 degrees, Tori. So which continent is greater than that? Tori?
North America.
North America, because why?
Because it's further from zero than South America.
Perfect. So we picked North America. Okay, looking over here in purple, we're going to do the letter A. Let's see. Let's try Leah. Can you read question A where it says what I wrote in purple?
Which continent is closest to zero?
So Leah, which continent is closest to zero? We got South America at 39. We got North America at 66. We got Antarctica at negative 89. We got
Antarctica.
Europe, huh?
Is it Antarctica? Antarctica? I can't speak.
The one closest to zero. Try, I think you're doing the
Like
next one.
39.
There you go, 39. So then this A would be South America because it's 39 units from 0. Now, which continent is the farthest from 0? That means the farthest away, all the way on the left of the number line, Kayla. Which one's the farthest from 0? Forget the negatives, just look at the numbers. Which number is farthest from 0? Kayla? Come on, you did well on your assessment, so I know you know. Help her out, Leanna. Which continent is the farthest from 0?
The continent that is farther from 0 is Antarctica.
Can you tell us why?
The reason why is because since it's a negative number and, it's not close to 0, so like the one that will be closest to 0 will be Europe, which is negative 58. So that's why Antarctica is the farthest from 0. So it means like, it's hard to explain. It's
No,
just,
you got it. So the Antarctica is the farthest from 0 because it's 89 units, and the one closest would be South America, right?
Mhm.
Because it's a positive number, and this is negative 58, right?
No, I know what's it called. I'm talking about the negative number that would be closer to 0 would be negative 58.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, yes, perfect. I love that. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're going to erase this, and we're going to now go into your assessment if you didn't do that. So I'm going to hit stop share. Anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. Sorry, I couldn't turn on my mic. All right, let me now go. Everyone open up Google Classroom, and if you already did it, great. If not, you're going to do it now. I'm just going to sit here and monitor to make sure you all do it. I'm not going to physically go over question by question unless there's an issue, but I'll have people read them. And let's go into my Google Classroom. I'm just going to pull up a random classroom. It doesn't really matter which one I pull up. Also, too, guys, if you were asked to come to Saturday Academy, it starts not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Please accept my invite. I will be teaching it. I will start at 9, so make sure you're there at 8:50. It's 1 hour. That's all it is. It's just going to be, I'm going to be pre-exposing you to the new information and reviewing some stuff that we need. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm opening up the wrong assignment. This one. If you weren't on the call earlier last night, guys, I posted the link under link material. So all your Zoom links are there, okay, under material. So that's where you're going to go. All right, so let's go under your test assignment. Who else is in here? I'm going to take a picture at the end. All right, so let's open up this assignment. All right.
Good
All right.
morning, Mr. Nelly.
Good morning. I'm not sure who that is, but hey, good morning.
That's Mr. Hollins. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for all your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, sir. All right, so first off, we're gonna have, let's see. We're gonna have Mariama, can you read question 1?
A school wants to separate 720 students into equal-sized homeroom classes. There are 24 classrooms in the school that can be used for a homeroom. How many students will be in each room?
So what are we gonna do here, Mariama? What operation?
Division.
What are we dividing?
720 divided by 24.
Right, so guys, I'm reviewing this now, so if you already did it, great, but if you did it, now is the chance, because this is due today at 4:15. So those that are on this call, I expect it to be completed before 4:15. So Mariama, 720 divided by 24 is what number? What's the quotient?
30.
30. So what answer should you pick? 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the paper?
1.
1. So if you didn't pick it, or if you didn't do it, you do it now, please. There you go for the first one. I'm not reviewing them. If you don't have it, I can't help you. All right, number 2, Samiri Holland, you're gonna read number 2. It's about Mr. Blau.
It says, Mr. Blau runs every 5th day and swims every 6th day. If Mr. Blau runs and swims today, how many days will he run and swim again on the same day?
So what do we got to find here, Samari?
We have to find, like, how many days again, like, will he run on the same day?
So what are we looking for, GCF or LCM?
We're looking for,
It says it in the hint.
we're looking for LCM,
The LCM of what numbers?
5 and 6.
Okay, how do we find the LCM? Do we skip count or write factors? I forgot. Help me out.
Skip count.
Good. So help me. Give me the first. Give me the
Alright.
first 6 multiples of 5. 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Good. Let's do multiples of 6, guys. You should be somehow writing this down in your notebook or something.
6,
Mm-hmm.
12,
Mhm.
18, 24, 30.
I don't know where the test is. I don't see it.
Who said that?
Me, Joel.
So Joelle, it's posted in Google Classroom yesterday. It was released at 1:40.
Oh, I think I did that.
Yeah, I know. We're just reviewing it
Oh, okay.
because we can always learn. We can. Not everyone got 100, right?
Yeah.
So we just want to review, okay? So just listen, because you're going to be having, when we finish the unit, you're going to have an end of a unit test, and you're going to see stuff like this again. All right, so Samari, what number do they share in common? What numbers in common between 5 and 6?
30.
So what is the LCM?
The LCM is 30.
What does this 30 show or represent? 30 what? What does this mean?
30 represents in 30 days they will do the same. They will swim and run on the same day again.
Good. Everyone understand that? That's what he solved for. That's what you had to do. The 30 represents when he will both swim and run together. That's when they will meet up. Questions about the LCM? Ask me now. All right. We're doing pretty good on time, guys. Number 3. Let's see. Let me see who I'm going to. Oh, wait. Hold on. I keep forgetting with that. All right. Number 3. The next contestant to read is Jamie. Number 3. You're up, kiddo.
Kiva has 24 muffins, 18 breakfast bars, and 12 bottles of juice to be distributed evenly among a certain number of welcome baskets. She wants to package the maximum greatest of number of welcome baskets that will contain the same number of combinations of muffins, breakfast bars, and bottles of juice. What is the greatest number of muffins, breakfast bars, and bottles of juice that she can evenly distribute?
So Jamie, the key word here is greatest number. Do we find the GCF or LCM?
The GCF.
Good. Give me the factors of 24. I'll start you off. 1 times 24, you take it over. 2 times what?
2 times 12.
Yep, keep going. 3.
3 times 8.
4 times.
4 times 6.
Okay, let's do now 18. I'm going to call it bars. We're going to find the factors, which are numbers that equal 18. 1 times 18. Go ahead, take it away.
2 times 9. 3 times 6.
Good. And we got the last one. We're almost done. 12. I'm going to say 12 juice or bottles of juice. We got 1 times
12.
Yep. 2
2
times.
times 6.
Good.
3 times 4.
All right, Jamie, we're not done yet. What numbers do they have in common? What do you see? What do they share ones? Do they all have a 1?
Yeah.
Keep going.
They all have 2s.
Keep going.
3s.
What else?
They all have 6.
So what is the GCF then?
6.
Okay, so the GCF is 6. We're gonna write that here. So that we know that the GCF is 6, but we want to evenly distribute that. So that means if the GCF is 6, how many muffins do I need? 6 times what is 24?
4.
So we're gonna need, what did I write here? 4 muffins. Right? It kind of says it in the answer key. And if the GCF is 6, how many bars do I need to get to 18? 6 times what?
3.
3 bars. And how much juice?
2.
Right, 2 juice. So therefore, on the answer key, you should pick what answer? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
The third one, guys. If you didn't pick it, or if you didn't, you got it wrong, now you know, right? Clearly, the GCF could be 2 and 3, but that's not the greatest number because some people that submitted were picking 3 because they forgot 6 goes into all these numbers. Questions on that one? Okay, I'm gonna erase it. We're gonna move on. All right, Emily, you're up next. You never know when you're up, so get ready. Let me just erase. Let me pull this up. Let me just erase that. All right, Emily, number 4. You're going to use this number line. Can you read question 4 for us, please?
Point M represents 1/2, and point N represents -5 seconds. Which number line correctly shows point M and N? Use the above number lines shown above to answer the question.
All right, Emily, help me out. Point M, it says it's 1/2. Is 1/2 positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, good. Emily, point N as in Nancy, it says it's -5/2. Is that on the positive or negative side?
Negative.
All right, so Emily, now that we identified, right, we don't really have to know the conversions right now. This is pretty straightforward. Emily, point M, look at A. Is point M at the positive?
No.
No, so we're gonna cross that one off. Okay, it's not A. Let's look at C. Is M in the positive, Emily?
No.
Where is it?
The negative.
Okay, and look at D. Is N in the positive?
Yes.
But is it at 1/2?
No.
No, so what does the only answer have to be that makes the best sense?
B.
Does everyone see how she got that? Everyone see how it's this answer, B? M is at positive 1/2, which is the same as 50. It's in between 0 and 1. And -5/2 is the same as -2.5. So look, the keyword here said negative, right? So that means N has to be in the negative. Look, it's the negative here, and M is the positive. Does anyone have any questions on this problem? No, we're all good? All right. So if you already did it and you're learning from your mistakes, even better. All right, Leah, you're going to read number 5. Let's go. This is easy. There's a number line here. Go ahead.
Which symbol makes the equation true? Hence, think about the integers as money. Would you rather owe $5 or $6?
Okay. So let's look about this. We're going to graph 5. And we're going to go graph positive 6. Leah, help us out. Which one of these is greater?
Is it +6 that is greater?
It is positive 6 is greater. So then what sign makes this inequality true? Is -5 less than 6 or is -5 greater than 6?
-5 is less than 6.
Because?
Because it's closer to 0, because -5 is closer to 0.
Well, think about it though in money. You're not 100% wrong.
Oh, okay.
You're right. Now talk to me about money.
I would rather owe $5 than I would rather owe 6.
Perfect. Does everyone see that? All right, now we're going to look at question number 6. So you should have picked the second answer. Number 6. Who haven't we heard from yet? Angie, read number 6, please. You're up, Angie.
Which integer is closest to 0, 6 or -1, and explain why?
All right, so Angie, we're gonna go graph 6, guys. Here's 6 in purple, and here's -1. Whenever you get a number line, guys, this is why we need you to get a notebook, okay? I have a notebook, I write everything down, who comes, who participates, like Mr. R, and then him and I, at the end of the day, we talk and compare our notes, and then you get a grade on participation. So Angie, how far, I'm gonna change this for a second. I know this is a little messy, but how far is -1 from 0, Angie?
1 unit away.
Perfect. And how far is 6, this 6, from 0? How far is it here?
6 units away.
Okay, so which one is closer to 0? You said 6 was 6 units away, and -1 is 1 unit. So what answer makes sense?
-1.
Perfect. Because you already said why. Questions, comments? You should be paying attention, Mr. Joel. Joel A. We're good? All right, let's move on. We're almost done, guys. We have like 8 more minutes. I think we can finish. I'm going to move up. Okay, what does withdrawal mean? Joel A. What does withdrawal mean?
Taking out money from an account.
Taking out money from a bank. Now check this out. I'm going to hit stop share. So withdraw is A. I want to show you something. All right. This is a deposit ticket from the bank. Remember I told you I was going to show you what it looks like. When you go to the bank, you put your information here, and then you could put cash or check if your parent, guardian, family member is depositing cash or check, and then you put the amount, and then you put the account number so that it goes into your bank. This is what a deposit ticket looks like. Deposit, put money in. This is why you need to know integers, you see, because it deals with money, right? This is called a withdrawal ticket. And if you look at this withdrawal ticket, it looks totally different than the one I just showed you, right? Because when you're withdrawing, you're not putting money in, you're taking it out. So withdrawal, look at how it looks, right? Name, you have to sign your name, put your account, how much money you want to take out. And in a deposit ticket, there's more for you to fill out. You see that? You see that? So now, sorry guys, if you wrote in the chat, I didn't really check. All right, so now you know it means taking out money. All right, Liana, actually, Justin Bodo. I don't see you behind the screen. Mr. Justin Bodo. Last call, Justin. Moving on to Liana, number 8, Liana. What does sea level mean?
Sea level means 0.
Perfect. Sea level means 0. You see where my cursor is? That's what you should pick. All right. I'm going to call on you, Kayla. Number 9, Kayla. What's the opposite of 5? This one's easy. I can't hear you, Kayla.
The opposite of 5 is -5.
Perfect. And last but not least, Samiri, we had this question. We did this. Okay, we're going to do it right now. Oops. All right. This question we've seen in class, but it might be a different answer choice. So Samiri, you're going to help us out, all right? Look, 10. Is that above or below?
10?
Yeah, 10. Is that above?
That is above.
Above, which means is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, good. Let's talk about my friend Q here. Talk to me about Q. Q is at 0. So when something is at 0, what's the magic words?
Sea level.
Good. And now city R is what?
Below sea level.
Okay, below, which means is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. All right, now that we constructed our own little diagram, guys, we have to figure out which statement matches. This is a vertical number line. So let's look at it. It has to be true for both. City P and Q are above. Well, Samiri, P, is it above?
P is above.
But is Q above?
No, it's at sea level.
Okay, so that I'm gonna put it, if it's wrong, I'm gonna X it out. Is city P at sea level?
No.
So right away it's wrong. Is city P above sea level?
Yes.
And is city R below?
Yes.
So clearly, the answer has to be what?
B?
Yeah,
Wait, no, C.
the third one, right? Because look, is P below sea level? Is P below?
No.
Is R above? No.
No.
So that's why it's the green check mark. It's this one with the green check mark. Does everyone have any questions about this? Because now is the time for you to have asked.
No, I don't have any questions.
All right. In order for you to get credit, this is what I need to happen. I need two things. I need your first and last name typed in the chat box. And you're going to also answer this question. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. Good discussion in here. I saw something about the last question. Sorry about that. It's a little hard when I'm sharing the screen. I can't really check the chat. All right. Make sure your names are typed in the chat box. Also, I need you to write, what did you learn? What mistakes did you learn from if you took the test? What mistakes did you learn from? Please send it to everybody. Did you learn? You're going to type this in the chat box. 1 to 2 sentences. Did you learn from? And how do you rate today's review on a scale of 1 to 10 or 0 to 10, 0 to 10? And you have to explain. Before we do that, let's take a quick photo. I'm going to send it. Maybe we'll be in the Spartan News again because we were featured in there for math. I take pictures and send them to Mr. Blouse. So everyone show me your face on 3. Everyone get behind their camera real quick. Maybe we'll be in the Spartan News next week. Justin Bodo, I need you behind the screen because I can't give you credit because I see no face. Thank you. All right. I don't know who this is over here, but okay, I'm taking a picture. 1, 2, guys, smile. All right, here we go. It might be in the news next week. All right, let me take one more just to be safe. Make sure everyone's eyes are open. Mariama, we need to see ahead. 1, 2, 3. Everyone smile. Okay, now, in order for you to leave, oh, wait, sorry, Lorraine, I didn't mean to write that one to you. This is what you need to answer in order to leave. Ready? Go. What mistakes did you learn from? And if you didn't have a mistake, what did you learn? And hurry up, rate it 1 to 10. Go. Hold on, I don't know this number. I learned some mistakes from GCF. I rate this class a 10 because it helped me and other people a lot. Okay, Miss Rodriguez, you may go. Joelle, I'm not sure what this means. You need to be more explicit. Joelle Lucas, I need more information on that. Andrew, you're free to go. I learned about positive and negative numbers. I give it a 10 because I understood it. Bye, Andrew. Go to your next class. Joelle, I need a little more information. Kyrene, that's great that you typed that, but I need a response. Joelle, you got to write it in the chat. Those are the directions. Kareem, I need more information.
I'm writing it down.
Awesome. Jamie, I rate this class a 10 because it's very easy and I was able to understand more. I'm so happy to hear that. You may go. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend, guys. See you Monday at 9:20 again. Daniela, I learned some mistakes I made with LCM and GCF. I give it a 10. Bye, Daniela. Have a great rest of the day. Oh, do I ready? 30 minutes. Dwight, in the test, I really didn't have any mistakes because I had 100 on it. I rate this a 10 because it was very helpful and I understand it more. Okay, bye. Whoa, guys coming in fast. Bye, Dwight. See you Monday. Have a great rest of the day. Angie, I learned from some mistakes with number lines and 10 out of 10 because it was really helpful. Okay, Angie, I'll see you Monday. Lorena, what I learned today was positive and negative numbers and I give it a 10. Lorena, okay, I'll see you Monday. Liana, I didn't make a mistake, but I got a review on the lesson. We've been learning. I rate this class a 10 out of 10. Perfect. Review doesn't hurt. Bye, bye, Liana. See you Monday. Leah, maybe you'll see me later for art or music. I got better at understanding positive and negative and LCM and GCF. I rate this a 10 out of 10. Okay, Leah. Emily, I learned about positive and negative numbers. I rate this a 10 because I feel good with this lesson. Okay, bye, Emily. Tori, I learned more about positive and negative numbers, rated a 10 out of 10 because I understood the class. Okay, bye, Tori. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you Monday. Joelle, Lucas, I didn't learn anything because I finished the test and I got 100. Okay, thank you. Mariama, I learned the mistakes I made on question 10. Okay, great. Thank you. Samiri, I learned how to get better in integers and number lines. I rate this a 10 because it helped me a lot. Great to hear. Go to your next class. Mr. Justin Hudson, I rate this a 10 because it's easy now and I understood it more. Okay, great. Isaiah, I rate this a 10 out of 10 because one thing I learned from my mistake is now I understand, and also thanks for going over the test. You're so welcome. Tatiana, today I learned how to compare positive and negative integers and list them from greatest to least. I rate this class a 10 out of 10 because it was helpful. Great. I feel sleepy and I was curious to learn some more strategies about positive and negative, so I can rate this class a 9 out of 10. Okay, thanks. Bye, Kayla. See you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Do I ready? Kyrene, I rate this a 5 out of 5. Okay. Joelle, I rate this a 10 out of 10. I learned that some mistakes. Okay, great. C-level and GCF. Perfect. You may go. Natalie, what I learned was that multiples are very important because you need to know about positive and negative numbers. Rated 10 out of 10. Great. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Go to your next class. It's already a minute after. I don't want to keep you late. Bye, guys. I'll see you Monday. See you Monday.